Right, everyone ready to
Yeah.
Cool. Nice one.
Switch the lights out.
Okay, so does everyone but Jake know their personal stuff?
Oh yeah.
All read through it, all know that, yeah? Okay. Cool. Okay, right. So you find yourselves at a halfway house on a busy merchant route. The pub, called the Prancing Pony, is fairly busy, with many people stopping there taking shelter from a storm that is currently going on. For some reason or another, fate has brought all of you here for different reasons. So I'd like you, everyone except Dorick, to place yourself around wherever you want.
I know why.
Okay.
Guess what, boys?
So
inside.
So what are you doing? Yeah,
These
you're
are
in
tables,
the bar.
by the way.
So they're tables. That's a bar. So where are you, Kieran?
I'm in the corner to keep myself.
To himself. Where are you, Sam?
I'm at the doorway.
You're at the doorway. Okay.
I'm in the corner leaning against the wall because I'm off my ass drunk.
I'm at the bar drinking.
You're off your ass drunk, yeah, Chris?
I am drunk as a skunk.
Okay. He's drunk as a skunk.
That is my voice.
I'm drunk.
This is my drunk voice.
Did you know being drunk is actually a condition?
It's a minor effect.
As long as it affects stealth, it's fine.
But just to let you know that if you're drunk as a skunk. Okay.
Well, let me assure you, I can drink a lot before I'm drunk.
Okay, so
Scottish.
okay, so you're all in the pub. In there. You're all in the pub.
I'm not. I'm in your chimney.
And
remember?
then two cloaked figures come through the door, so that'll be him and your character.
Come through the door.
Yep, so they burst in. So
Barge
Sam,
you out the way.
they're going to push you out of the way. And you, wherever your
Oh, me?
character is.
Alright.
Okay. You don't know it's standing yet, but obviously you'll find out. So the two cloaked figures burst through the door to escape the storm. As one of them pulls back the hood of their cloak, the barkeep pikes up. Is that you, Tiber? Tiber, you old dog! The man revealed to be Tiber leans into his friend and quietly says something to him. Does anyone want to do a perception check? Maybe you, Sam, as you're right there? To see if you hear it?
Oh, not Sam.
Oh, not his tiny dice.
4
Plus your.
plus my perception's 3. Okay. Oh, sorry. Do we do the passive senses?
If it's better, I'd do the passive one.
Well, it is. It becomes 17.
So you have a 17 passive.
No, 13 passive with.
Just do whatever your. If
Totally.
it's passive, just do whatever the figure is in the
13.
Don't roll.
Oh, 13.
Just 13. Okay. So you hear him mumbling. You don't quite make out everything, but you kind of hear him going. Oh, I think we shook him. We're gonna be all right. Yeah, that's what you hear.
Can I ask? If he's talking to his friend, does that mean? I see.
So.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Okay, so Tiber, he looks over at the barkeep and says, Draven, you stinking pile of dung, give me my friend here a pint of your best home brew. None of that cheap piss, yeah? So they walk over to the bar. So put them both over to the bar.
Oh, hello, laddie.
Do you understand that, Danny? Yeah?
Come to drink.
So they both pour themselves a drink and they're chatting away to the bar. Then all of a sudden, a bit like in Jurassic Park, you notice all the glasses are...
Sorry. Chilies.
And then all of a sudden, the roof starts shaking and creaking. And then you see massive fingernails slam onto the sides of the roof. And the whole roof gets pulled off. And staring down into the thing, just because I haven't got anything bigger, is a giant, angry hill giant looking into the pub. And he goes, blah, 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 blah. Does anyone speak whatever hill giants speak? I can't remember what they speak.
Does he speak common?
No.
I'm always I don't speak what he
I do not speak.
Let's just get the general gist that he's not very happy with Tiber and his friend, okay? But everyone seems to hide or scramble from the bar, and it looks like he's about to attack. So I'd like you all to throw initiative, please.
Drink.
You're about to have a thing.
I didn't look like the right drink, Chris.
Well, you know, start on this.
Never good.
Oh,
I think I might win.
What was yours?
Yes, he has +7 initiative.
Oh. I do not.
I
So-
definitely do not.
I definitely do
I've got
not.
lots of balance. Obviously not as many as him. They look cool. Did you see the one Jimmy got?
Okay, Clad, what was yours?
I got 8.
Clad got 8. I can't remember. your name,
Raham.
sorry. Raham.
I'll give you a different coin if you want.
Oh no, I want that.
5. What's your character called, Chris?
Janross.
Janross.
Mm-hmm.
I want to write everything like this down now, but will we get an opportunity to later?
Did you want to write this down?
I just want everyone character's name.
Well,
We'll do it
after
later.
this, you'll introduce yourselves to each other. What was yours, Chris? Your initiative?
My initiative was a massive 6.
6.
Wow. I rolled an 8.
One better than the diva in the room, so that's alright. What's your name again?
Groin!
Groin.
Name's Groin.
Oh yes!
Groin, what's your initiative?
13!
But the thing is though, this last talk we had was Gimply.
And Dorick?
It's actually a green.
24.
Groin.
24.
I think I'm going first.
Okay, so
Storm's getting worse, lads.
You know what I'm saying? He just ripped the roof off. It's like, great.
Oh, sorry. In character.
it's still quite good light though, because the fire and the lights, the torches set up around the bar are quite sheltered.
Hey, hill giant, I'm trying to drink!
Okay, Chris, I'm going to give you a -2 to your attack roll.
Because I'm smashed off my face.
You might want to put that on your...
Okay,
So I've got a -2 attack.
You've got -2 attack rolls, yeah? Okay, so Dorick, knowing that the angry hill giant was coming, gets to go first. So Dorick,
A 3. I can't remember what I do. Dexterity, isn't it?
it's dexterity versus AC, isn't it?
Yeah, so I got a total of 19.
19, that's a hit. What attack were you doing?
Good point. I'll do Twin Stroke.
Are we allies?
He's right opposite, yeah.
At the
There's an
moment,
angry
we're
hill
trying to kill
giant.
him.
What rolled attacking you?
At the moment,
Yeah, I got to roll
important to
twice.
me.
I'll do Twin Stroke.
You've got to roll
So that was
twice.
for one
So the
hit.
first one was a hit, second
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised because a common enemy
Yeah,
is
7,
this
so hit
guy
again.
looking in.
I mean,
it?
total 16 plus 7.
Yeah, so you hit again. So both hit.
Yeah.
So you're damaged for both of them?
Yeah, I can't remember which die that one.
Usually says, is it 1d8 or 1d6?
Is weapon damage then?
Is it with your longbow?
Fucking damage.
It's D10.
Well,
It's a
doesn't-
longbow, it's 1d8.
I don't know unless I consult the book.
Does it say one?
I
Does
think
it
it
say
is.
weapon damage plus?
One weapon damage.
It's just one weapon damage.
A longbow's a d8, I think.
Once I know this, then I'll know it off by
Yeah,
heart.
yeah.
So
It's just
sorry.
right on your bit of paper.
Now, that next page comes. That's it. And that one. That
Ranged
side.
weapons.
Longbow.
Yeah.
Yeah, longbow.
One
1d8.
Longbow,
Crit.
D10.
10.
But if you're proficient with it, +2 to your...
It just gets
That's
attack
just,
roll.
attack
That's
roll.
your attack rolls. So you get to throw that twice. 2d10s.
Yeah.
You know what I
Do
mean?
you
You
want
want
another
another
d10 to
d10?
roll?
I got D10 there, yeah, cool. So it's 1d10 for one and then 1d10 for the other?
Yep.
So 3 and 2, so 5 together.
So you took 5 health off them.
That's
So the arrows stick into his arm and he goes. Okay. And
Yep.
now it is
Pretty cool.
Groin. Groin's to go next.
Groin! Time to get bashing!
He's not actually inside the building yet, Kronz.
Oh,
He's
sorry.
outside it. You can't reach him, by the way, unless you have reach or you have a ranged weapon. So you'll have to use ranged weapons at the moment.
Just so you know, a minor action is to pull out a ranged weapon, isn't it?
You could use a minor action to switch your weapons if you wanted to. Yeah.
What's that ringing? What's ringing?
I might move as well.
Okay, cool.
Cover of the table.
Right, well, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give him a divine challenge.
Okay, what's that do?
That's obviously the one where if he doesn't attack me, he gets -2 to anybody else.
Okay, do you have to roll for that?
Nope, it's just a minor action.
Okay.
Um,
You could scale down your major actions if you want to change your weapon or.
no, I'm going to intimidate him.
Okay, what are you gonna do to intimidate?
I'm gonna shout a little bit.
Are you gonna tell us what you're gonna do?
You're not scary.
Oi, you little bastard! Don't come and disturb me when I'm drinking! Oh. It was a 3, so I must have croaked.
So you open your mouth to say something to him, and instead of saying anything, you
What's your
just
intimidate?
kind of belch a
7
little bit.
In 4 is my intimidate.
So you're 6. No, yeah,
No,
you're 7. You're 7 altogether.
You kind of belch a bit and it stinks. And he just goes,
Do you want to mark him? So should we
Please
go
mark.
to B is Divine Challenge?
Yeah.
yeah, put that next to him. Okay, and then after that is the angry hill giant. Okay, and as you've challenged him, Jake, and then he's pathetic intimidation check. He thinks that you're an easy target, and he's going to attack you with a rock hurl. So he's going to pull off a part of the building and hurl it at you. So this will be. That's for a definite hit. That is 25.
I think so.
And that does.
It smacked me in the face.
You tried to intimidate him.
That did 7 damage.
Oh, that's nothing anyway. Come and get me.
And now it is Clad. And then after Clad it will be Janross.
Right.
And then
The
Sambos.
the stupid giant just woke Khladamir up. He's a little bit grouchy. He's like, Chakla bleu!
Forget his French.
And then as he looks up, he's really pissed off at this damn giant and casts magic missile. Which
Magic missile hits. if you
automatically
find
hits. Okay, so I get a +2 because I'm professional with it, and plus my intellect modifier. So I do 8.
Your proficiency is only in your throws. It's not to
Oh, is it much
damage.
throws?
Not the damage.
Yeah, not with your damage.
Alright, well.
Kronz, you do 2 plus whatever your.
Alright, no, sorry. No, basically, I'll start with damage again. Wait, down, sorry. Magic missile, it's just d4 +2 plus the intellect modifier.
Okay, so what's that for you?
So that is 8 damage.
So you hit him for 8 damage. So he's looking at the little gimpy dwarf, hurling slurry giant abuse at him, and he gets hit by a little light bulb in the side of his face, and he goes, "Oh, that hurt."
So
8 health points off, yeah.
8 HP off.
I've marked up that you've done it on mine, so I know how much health he is when Sambo goes, he's bloody.
Okay, now it's Janross.
I'm not going to be doing too much damage to him. As I'm
If you
slashed off my
if you're-
tits.
I'll let you every go try and do saving throws to try and come out of your drunken stupor. So at the end of the game, if you do a saving throw, I'll say you come out of your drunken stupor and you can you get your attack rolls back to normal.
Alright, I'm thinking that I'm going to try and intimidate him not to attack me and leave me the hell alone.
Well, okay.
Yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea.
How do you do that?
He then
We
goes
in the
for
corner.
you. If
So
you
you're
go
trying
for
to
him,
get him scared?
he goes for you, he gets hurt from me.
So you're trying to get him scared, aren't you?
Yeah, but if Chris fails, like I did.
So what are you going to say to him? Mr. Dragonborn.
Say, that fat dwarf over there called you gay.
Pretty much what I'm going to try and do. Get his head a bit. Oi! Fat ass! I am having a drink. You come near me. Come near me and I will chop your bloody head off. There's a little dwarf over there, he's a Scottish guy.
got a Northern Scottish guy. And the
West
country guy.
Country!
That Scottish guy, he thinks he's ours. And he's got bad breath. Right?
He crits!
Oh!
No. Only crit for attack rolls, sorry.
Wait. 35.
Very kind.
That works.
Okay.
I already intimidated him.
Even though you're speaking another language, this anger and hate and seething rage is universal, and you seem to have made him quake somewhere, and you seem to have let out a little. And he turns, and he's now facing you, shaking his knees, which sound like thunder.
Oh, can I do my saving throw to see if I can super breath a bit?
Yeah, you can also move still.
He fails!
No, that's a 7.
No. Saving throw for me because I got inspired word. Not inspired word. I got the. Yeah, I get +3 which is my charisma.
10.
So I got 10. So saving throw I got 10.
So that passed.
Just.
You can also
There's
change
just
to. You can also. You still got a minor action. You can still change to a ranged weapon if you wanted to, or anything like that. It's up to you.
I'll change my range weapon just in preparation.
Which
So
is
minor
the
action.
sling.
My hand
Hold on,
crossbow.
isn't Intimidate a free action?
No,
No,
no.
change it.
If you do a roll for it, I would count it as a minor action, so you would still have a major action, but you can't hit him, so you'd have to change his weapon.
Change it to a crossbow, my love.
Now it's Raham.
Raham. Can I call you Raham?
Gentlemen, please, stop attacking this innocent hill giant. What did he do? Can anyone please explain to me why a hill giant has come to the town? They never venture this far. Gentlemen, will anyone speak? Why are we attacking this innocent
I
creature?
don't really care. He disturbed me thinking.
Dwarf, listen.
Shut your mouth.
I refuse to attack it. It's not within my nature. There must be a reason why this thing has appeared. I refuse to attack and pass over.
Oh, okay. Okay, then it's Tiber's go. So Tiber pipes up. He goes, please help me. He may have caught me with one of his his half giant daughters having a fun one and a big booby. Please save me. I'll do anything.
All you hear is Khladamir go, and then pipes up a little more.
Okay, and then
Alright.
Tiber jumps over the bar and starts hiding behind the bar. So put him
Oh, I
behind
should
the
have
bar.
done that.
So he's now.
You're hiding behind the
You
bench.
didn't think about that, did you?
No.
Bars
it's
are bigger than tables.
It's back round to Dorick.
What are you doing behind that table?
I was pushing the table over to try and get some cover.
Strength test?
Yeah.
Do I do strength?
You're gonna push the. Yeah.
Might be all weak as shit.
Yeah, it won't be too hard, but yeah, just give it.
Well, I've already got a 13 plus 10.
Yeah.
I did
Okay,
it.
so you push it over. So now it's one. You can move one step in.
Yeah,
if you want
okay.
to, yeah, and it's too high now, so it's your height. So you're
Okay.
completely covered.
Sorry. Just one thing. When you do strength test, you do your modifier, not that score there. So it's
Oh,
that,
sorry, right.
that one there.
Oh, that means
did you
earlier
roll,
when I
man?
did 16, it
I
was
was
only a
gonna
3.
I was going to say 10 would be, so you got 10 anyway. The only thing is, if you're stood there behind it, you obviously can't see the giant now, so you wouldn't be able to shoot. You might want to have moved.
Oh, right. Well, I'll say
So,
that then.
well, I would still say you probably can't see him because a line of sight, the table would be in the way.
But
He's above us,
He's
isn't
above
he?
us. The big guy's giant.
He's all
Yeah, but if you-
higher than 2 up.
If you see where I am, the table's covering Danny. He's not going to be able to shoot
If you fully cover it,
through the
You
table.
could
You could step
sidestep
to
one
one
side and then
You sidestep, like you can
and
see
then
him
go.
there. Well, you just get what I mean?
Okay, well, I won't do the table then, and I'll be covered halfway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you going to do?
Put your mind up.
Is no one else attacking him?
I have.
I've that to
I've only just sobered up.
Everyone but the diva over there who's decided not to.
Right. As a minor action, he's now under my Hunter's Quarry,
Okay.
and I'll just attack him again with the Twin Strike.
What does Hunter's Quarry do, just so the group knows?
Once per turn, as a minor action, you can designate the enemy nearest you as your quarry. Once per round, you deal extra damage to your quarry. And then it goes on to explain that it's 1d6 extra.
Okay, cool.
So
It's
let's see if I hit with the first shot.
10.
10 plus 3, 13.
Miss.
That means I would have missed last time, sorry.
Ooh,
Crit.
You
Good shot.
automatically would do full.
6 plus...
Would you
Need alcohol.
before you
Sam,
do
do your
damage,
Sam.
would you like to roll
She got a crit.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Achievement crit.
Have some
What's this?
alcohol, please.
Read it out for the group.
Smite Club. Your attack is so perfectly placed, so sublimely timed, that a nearby pack of gremlins takes notice, rushes over to pile on the pain. They surround your target and smash his family jewels with their clubs. Your target takes an extra 3d8 bludgeoning damage to his Gronads.
And
And falls prone. Every ally on your target with line of sight doubles over with laughter, takes a -3 penalty on their next roll, and is slowed. Save ends.
Unlucky. What's going on down that
So what
corner?
extra damage do you get to do to him?
3D,
we're all
3d8.
No, I haven't. I'm not nice.
Plus, it's
You
my
wanna
D10.
have
Oh, he
anyway,
likes
so
it.
I
Line
need
of sight, so I don't
D6.
have line of sight.
Give him another D8
A
somewhere.
D8 and one more D8.
Yeah, he does have dice on, but then he doesn't get
Well,
knocked over because
on
he
The
one.
D6 and the D10 are max, so 16 already.
16, yeah?
Rotated. What did you
Wouldn't he
do?
get, if
What
it's
are
crit,
you laughing
wouldn't he
at?
get the D8?
Alright, okay.
The D8.
Basically, Danny just got a crit.
I know, I can't see you, so that's why I'm just saying that's
Alright.
my character.
14, 5, 19.
19
the
plus
16.
16. So that's 25, 35 damage.
Good shot.
Yeah.
You impressed me, little one.
So you managed to amaze him with your skills, and you managed to find a kink in his big rubbery hide and find a soft spot that your arrow hits home in. As he leans back and yelps in pain, he realises down below him there's a group of angly, what are they, goblins?
Goblins.
Goblins climbing up his legs, going into his shorts, and banging his balls together like it's one of those business talks. And suddenly he yelps in pain. That was 35 damage, yeah?
Yeah.
That is a lot
Good
of
shot,
damage.
little one.
Unfortunately,
Thanks,
oh, you take that. You also take it as well. Everyone blinded.
You are theoretically in line of
Oh,
sight.
right, I thought it was a nice of him.
No, but you're line sight of him as well.
Oh,
No,
right.
with him.
I thought that was
So-
supposed to got hit in the
Anyone blind sight of him.
Right.
Yeah. He's an ally, isn't he? He would go over as well, I guess.
Yeah, he'd go over. Everyone falls over.
It's the way you absolutely do
Although-
an amazing shot of these goblins.
Although I must
tonight.
add that my laughter was very restrained.
You're laughing at everyone else.
So restrained, you still fell over laughing.
I fell over from the restraint.
Oh, just to hold it in, you fell over.
Lucky you little kid.
Okay. So
And
now,
by little, I mean big.
now it's the angry hill giant.
Giant. He's like, oh!
So this has really enraged him, seeing that
I
he's
bet.
very embarrassed about this. So
Nuts are like a
you
new
notice that
cradle.
he's next to the fireplace there. He lifts up his great axe, his great club, sorry, and he swings it at the chimney, causing everyone in front of the chimney
Right.
Or shambles.
to be covered in rubble if he hits it. So we'll do a hit on the old chimney thing first.
Well, this brings Sam into the fight then.
19 plus.
You know, man, you have to fight back.
Okay, so you're going to take 2d6 plus 5 damage for the falling rubble. And now all of that over there is covered in rubble. The two in front of the chimney, yeah?
From that up there.
So the two in between your fingers, Kronz.
Done two.
Them two, yeah.
All the way
All
down
of
to
them
the
up there, they're all now hard terrain, to difficult terrain.
So you want me to do like this?
Yeah,
Just so they know it's difficult terrain. And Sam, you take... That was a 26 buff versus AC, so I guess you took the hits.
Is
Oh,
that
yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, definitely.
That is-
16.
You want me to take?
Yeah. See how it goes.
That's 12 points of damage that you would take. Hopefully pulling you into the fight. When you're knocked prone, your enemies gain combat advantage as well.
We're all not prone.
So that would just mean he'd get more to your hits. If
He
you're
gets a
knocked
+2
prone.
to
Everyone
attack.
falls
Does he
over.
have to do a saving throw for something?
He falls prone as well, apparently.
Oh, does he? Well, for his minor action, he would have got up.
Alright, okay. It just says save ends because you're all on a -3 penalty on
And
the
slowed.
next roll and slowed. Save ends.
-3 penalty to
Our attack rolls.
Your
our
attack
attack
roll.
rolls. He
Doesn't
still would have
matter.
hit Sam. So I'll get him
On
to
their
do
next roll.
No, that was them.
that was
Everyone else.
them,
Everyone else.
everyone else. Okay, cool.
But I guess it's yeah. I guess it's the next.
Just
roll.
because
Okay,
we're absolutely
so
killing
that's
ourselves.
been...
That one at the bottom.
That's fine, no, it's fine. I'll
That's
have to
his
get
go.
some more
So
next
now
week.
it's Clad.
I'll have to get
Now
some-
it's called
I did have a
Groin.
pen somewhere.
That was
Groin.
quite
Groin. Well, as a minor action, I'm
Kieran,
going to
you
get
got
up.
to keep them coming out because they're so funny.
I'm going to get up.
Have they got the one about the spicy dragon wings in there?
We don't, but we have another one that's pretty good as well.
Oh, brilliant.
I'm going to get up. And then as another minor action, I'm going to switch weapons.
And that's the end of your go?
No, because I can do 2 minors and 1 standard.
No.
No.
Two
You've
minors
got a
equal-
standard, a minor, and a move, and 3 actions.
Remember, we said this. You got
Of course.
2 movements, 1
You could
one
spend an
minor.
action point.
No, I'm going to stand up and change weapons.
Okay.
Is that it?
Cool. So that's the end of your go. And
Save
then
ends.
it is the.
Oh yeah, I'm going to roll, Sam, to save my minus.
Sorry,
3
Jake. I went out of order. Then it should have been you, then the angry hill giant, but he didn't attack you.
That doesn't really matter.
So-
I've got my drink still.
You know, nicest.
Do your saving.
Boy, no.
I love that.
18!
Yeah, you're up. You're fine.
You're up. You're fine.
You're
No save ends is to my
I
minus
love that
3
your
penalties.
warlord is from Somerset as well. It's brilliant. Go west!
He's a Somerset.
Buddy!
Appetizing ringwood brewery in my house. I like it. I does.
Did you count that? I can't remember what it does.
It is now clad.
It's
Let's
marked.
go.
Basically.
Oh, wait, it's got a
Oh wait, that's fine. Alright, so as a... Is it a move?
He would have taken damage because he was marked, wouldn't he, Jake?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
No. Oh yeah, he would have taken.
How much? Let me just take that.
He gets 3 plus my charisma, so 7 damage.
7 damage.
We kind of need him to come in ready because we're rubbish at range.
Yeah, well I've switched.
Wait,
weapons
to stand
to
up, is that a move action or a minor
To go
action?
range, yeah.
It's a
I'll check. It's a move action.
Move action, that's fine. So I can do a minor.
So stand up.
So stand up.
Oh, he's not
I am
taking minus-
just recovering from the amazing shot that Danny just did.
Yeah.
And the guy is still going. He's not.
But
is he?
I'm getting a little bit wet now and a bit pissed off.
The last bit saying save ends, is that to prevent the -3 penalties?
That's what
It
I
means
think.
that you would be slowed.
Oh,
I'm no
they're all
longer
still
slowed.
slowed.
Everyone's slowed.
It says that you take a free penalty on their next attack roll. So you'll get that anyway.
Yeah.
And if slowed, save ends. So you'll be slowed, which means when you're
Move
slowed,
fast.
You move 2 speed.
you only need 2 speed unless you throw and do a saving throw.
Yeah, that's everyone else. That's cool.
You
Okay.
don't.
Yeah, I do.
Okay,
Even the hill giant will be, but he saved throw, so he's alright. He's fine.
okay, so I'm getting pissed off and getting rained on now. I was asleep, and then I was just laughing at a giant, got kicked in the nuts. So
Anybody know what that man is saying? I don't understand right
Nope.
freaky deaky Dutch stuff.
Don't worry, lad. He's actually French.
so
If he hands off, I'll go and shove his nuts
Oh,
off.
French, that Mediterranean word meaning a little bit camp.
right, I'm gonna use.
Are you Scottish as well? Why this drink?
I've been drunk in my own days again.
All right, okay, so I'm gonna use my encounter power,
Yeah.
which I use Force Orb.
Ready?
Force orb. Do you want to tell the group what it is?
All right, Force Orb. I create a massive warp of energy around me into a ball, and I sling it towards the hill giant above. So
That's a bit fancy, isn't it?
I'm French. It's finesse.
Basically, he's throwing lightning.
What's finesse?
That's a long word, that is, fancy boy.
I don't know. I don't know. No, I'm going on.
Pulls out his
I don't know
torch,
what's going
turns
on.
it on, throws it in his face. Okay. Did you put a cloud?
That didn't it's 10 versus reflex.
That's a miss.
If only
Did
you
you
had a
have
weapon,
damage
eh,
to
fancy
misses?
boy?
No, nothing misses.
No.
Don't
Okay.
worry, lad.
Of course
We'll
I
get
do.
him later.
I haven't got. I can't do. Oh, it's a minor action.
You can still do a minor action here.
Yeah.
Precipitation, you know.
Are you going to do that finger where you pull a finger out?
After this one encounter, after this encounter, are we getting our stuff back, or is it staying?
Well, we may not. You don't know yet.
Encounter powers and stuff
It
like.
depends what you choose to do. So, daily powers you
Encounters
only get
also.
back off an extended rest.
Encounters
Encounter
you always
powers
get
you have every
back.
encounter. If you have a short rest in between.
As a minor
Right,
action,
so-
I'm going to use magic hand to lift up a chair just to stop the rain going above me.
Okay. Like an umbrella.
Yeah.
You've got a chair above your head as an umbrella.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Janross, you'll go.
Well, I'm gonna look him right in the eye. Oh,
Sorry,
Frenchie's got some work
Say
to
then,
do.
sorry.
Say then.
No.
10.
That's an 8.
Hang on, are you
You're
near? Are
still
you
slowed.
within? Are
You're
you
still slowed,
within?
Kieran.
Are you within
no.
a certain amount of me?
No.
You
he's
may
fine.
wanna get
He's
up.
I'm also.
Oh, you're all the way up there. No, can't help
Are
you,
you
Frenchie.
gonna stand up, Chris? As a move action?
I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna look him dead in the eye. I'm gonna use my hand crossbow.
Yeah.
Hand crossbows, dexterity. You know that.
Is it?
Yeah, ranged weapons are dexterity.
Oh bollocks!
So you need to roll pretty high.
No, no,
then
I
you're
think
drunk.
he...
No, I'm sober now. I'm sober.
Melee,
Yeah, so-
melee weapons are strength. Ranged
Dexterity.
weapons.
Oh
Check.
bollocks!
Other than a dagger, which is again dexterity.
It's only what your modifier would be. But it's not even that. You're
No. Go to weapons.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Are you proficient with it as well?
Here we go. Down here.
No.
Next
I am not a
range.
ranged man.
You are basic
Yes,
range.
it is.
Oh no, I've got
No, trust me.
So I get what? +2 is that?
Plus 2 to hit, I think.
Now
Yeah.
back one page, and it usually tells you here strength and strength or dexterity.
Oh,
Strength.
you strength. Oh, that's better
No,
than.
that's
Oh.
no.
It'll tell you on the page where the weapon is.
Yeah, it says on your skill then.
That's on that, but when you use
It's
a
a
certain
basic
No, it
weapon,
doesn't
range
say
attack.
that there. The basic attack with a melee weapon is a strength attack, always.
melee.
A basic attack with a ranged weapon is usually a dexterity.
You do
So
so.
you would use your
But
dexterity.
unless the weapon you're using has the heavy throw property.
No,
Yeah,
it's
well,
actually-
my war hammers are. I have throwing hammers,
Right.
and then.
So do a throw with your dexterity mod.
I might as well.
But I think it's just a D20 plus your proficiency in it. So it'll be
It's plus
2.
my dexterity proficiency, I suppose.
Yeah, what's your
What's
dexterity?
your
-2.
Oh!
a hand crossbow is a
it's
hand
not.
crossbow is
He gets-
+2 proficiency,
He's
so
got
you don't
plus
get
2
anything.
proficiency. He doesn't use his dexterity unless it's a.
Oh, yeah, so.
It would be an attack where,
He's using
where
a
you
melee
do, say
attack.
you do an at will power and it says your plus your dexterity modifier.
Oh, it's just. It's
That's
a-
when you'd use your
No,
dexterity.
No,
if
it
you're
does
doing
say
a
that.
melee, if you're using a
It did say
weapon,
it uses
so instead of using an
dexterity.
ability,
I'm not using an at willpower because all of that's melee.
so what happens is if you're
So
using
if
a
you
hand
use a
crossbow,
basic attack.
There you go.
Yeah, right, Sam.
A
So you
basic
should have hit
attack
me.
with
You
a
should have
weapon
lying on the
is always
ground,
strength
covered in
attack.
rock.
A basic attack with a
I'm
ranged
not
weapon
in
is
You
usually
should have hit
dexterity.
him.
Unless the weapon
I
you
forget that
use
you're
is
supposed to be
melee.
some nice
Okay.
game.
So he would
So
use
instead of
his.
basic.
So you get a -2, but then you get a +2.
So
So
if
you
you
hand
just get
crossbow,
what
you
that
just get
is.
your D20, yeah.
Well, it don't
And
matter,
his
boys.
first is
I
AC.
put the fear of Somerset in him.
Must be
The
a
drug
range.
of Somerset will be it, but
Well, that is.
I don't want to attack me. He's bloody well scared of me, so let's just try this crossbow thingy majigger that I got from France once. Bit
Oh.
fancy. Look, I got a 3. I think I missed.
As you shoot, you sneeze, and it shoots off into the sky somewhere, never to be seen again.
Don't worry.
He doesn't even register it as an attack in his general direction.
You're all alright. It's fine. Didn't hit you either. Not to mention, who's next?
Raham.
I'll teach you if you want.
Oh, I could do with a little hand. You're right next to me. You could have done that. I should have passed it to you.
Do you want to do a
straight.
saving throw?
Bloody hell.
Chris, do a saving throw,
Oh,
quick.
alright.
Only on attack rolls.
Only attack rolls.
I got 4.
Fine, sorry.
You're
You,
still
you, need
slave.
to, you need to take a large string on the 3 fails. 4 attack rolls.
I'm not the most dainty of the people in here, so off you go.
It's Raham. What are you doing?
Raham.
So he stands up as a move action.
Glen Murray.
Stand up.
Oh, nice. Remember
We
doing
all stand up.
I called you innocent, and you've gone and attacked me! Bahamut! I call upon you! Blades of astral fire! Now!
There goes the microphone.
Do you want something as a representative of your...
No, this is my encounter, which is Blades of Astral Fire.
Wow.
12. What is it? I'm trying to remember what its verse is.
What's it plus?
Wisdom versus reflex. So 15 versus reflex.
Sambo's versus reflex. Sorry, yeah, I've just seen it.
That's right.
15 versus reflex is a hit.
Right, and then I've got to remember what I roll for this one. It's a d6 plus my wisdom modifier. So it's a 3 plus my wisdom modifier, which is 3, so 6 damage. But there is.
Is that all?
It's better damage.
Is it 1d6? Are you sure it's 1d6?
Yes, it is.
And what's the effect? Must have an effect as well. Is it an at will power?
No, this is my encounter.
Let's have a look, Steve.
Oh, it's fine.
I'll let him do it, it's alright.
Oh, sorry, hang on.
What was this?
It's fine, it is an account.
Yeah, it is the encounter one. Yeah.
So what does it say? What's the effects?
Oh no, sorry. The effects are to allies that are stood near to him, but there isn't any allies. So it is just in this case 6 damage.
Smooth use of your encounter power.
Yeah.
So all you see is
Okay.
like shining lights. You go,
So he looks at you, kind of scared, because he sees massive surges of arcane energy swirling around you. And then he's being hit by a rubber ducky. There you go.
He's been hit by Mr. Saturn.
I was impressed.
Dorick, next
Whatever
round.
you said, some booming.
Twin strike?
Oh, Tarek stands
Twin
up
strike.
and he crouches
Oh,
under the
sorry,
bar.
I've got to do my save ends thing.
So do your save end, yeah.
11.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
What was that Bahamas stuff you said?
Just go for another couple of arrows.
I'll
I
explain.
don't really
quiver
care about
and take
Bahamas.
another
I really
twin
care about
strike.
corn.
Thanks, mate.
Oh, I ain't got a
I'll
gun.
do that properly.
So 10 plus your.
Ooh, 19 plus 3.
Hit,
10 plus 3.
miss.
So 13
Good
versus
shot. Bad shot.
Just a 10 and a d6. Because of my hunter's quarry.
Your quarry
Ooh,
still
where
there.
did I stick it?
Cheers, mate.
I've got absolutely tons of
4.
4 damage.
Your
The
quarry
arrows-
did more damage than
The
your
arrows
standard.
skim him and he's got a light graze on his arm.
4 more damage than you've done.
I didn't say
Okay, Dorick. Groin, sorry. Groin, it's your go.
Yours is Dorick, isn't it, Dan?
Yeah.
Groin, your go.
Is he bloodied yet?
Nope. This is a solo brute, so he's not going to be bloody for a while.
Right, I've now got my hammer. My war hammers. Not throwing hammers. And I'm going to go for him with it.
Okay.
Just gonna do a basic attack, because I don't have any spells.
Do ranged.
This is your dexterity mod, isn't it? Or
No,
is it
strength.
This is strength because he's heavy.
Warhammers.
I knew his cousin. Name is Pat McGurry.
No, it's 9.
That's a miss, definite miss.
Damn,
You
that's
still have a move action? Move or
You're a bit crap with them things, aren't you?
No, actually, yeah.
Get
And I'm
away,
gonna
I'm
move
going.
over here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
okay, he has reach by the way with his weapon.
I don't really care. He disturbed me drinking. I'm gonna climb and get him.
Are you still slowed? Have you saved in?
I saved on the first time I
No, I
was
didn't notice, sorry.
Yeah, I'm so slowed.
Okay, now it is the angry hill giant
Bullets.
looking down at you, insulted by your stand in front of him. He decides to use his encounter power, which is sweeping club, which is 2 great club attacks against you.
Come on, miss.
Okay, so the first one is a 10 versus AC.
Nope.
The second one is a 14 versus
Nope.
AC. So he misses both. He decides to move in.
You're rubbish.
He decides to step over you and step over the wall, and is now behind you in the thing, going.
So basically, as a dwarf, you see it's just
Because he's
Groin.
large though, he would take 4 squares. So you might want to put him in the middle of them 4 squares.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's fine.
so you know that he takes 4 squares. Yeah?
So it's like
We
this.
can melee him now, yeah?
You could melee him. if
In the
you
legs.
want.
Oh yes, it's time.
Let's go, Scottish boy.
Now it is-
Dragonborn, get over here.
Now it is Clad's go.
Sorry. Hey, Frenchie, where do you think you're going? Is your
Okay.
guy fool?
He's French, he's running away, of course.
Frenchie, you pompous prick, go.
I'm literally just going to be quiet and go.
Can you actually hit him from that distance?
Magic missile,
I actually got 20.
20.
Pretty fun, I can. Oh, bollocks.
8 damage again.
Okay.
See, mine is
Your name
different.
is?
Okay.
Clad. Oh, it's Khladamir, but you can call me Clad.
Wizard.
Wizard.
You're French.
I'm French. Oh yeah.
Saved.
Saved. So I'm no longer slow.
Is that into your go?
It's up in my go.
Okay, cool. It's now Janross, and then it'll be Raham.
I'm going to move 2 there, because I can't move much further, because I'm just still sobering up.
You've still got your hand crossbow out, haven't you?
I do still have my hand crossbow, but what I'm not going to do is waste my time with that. Because let's face it, I'm shy. What I'm going to do is a commander strike, and I'm going to get...
If you did your minor action first, you could get your other weapon out. Or are you a single? You're wearing a double-handed weapon.
I've got a double-handed weapon,
Yeah. So if you did your minor action to get your weapon out,
and then I could use an at-will gun. Oh, that's a good idea.
or you
yeah.
could do, but you could still do your move, but you're ready for next go then. That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
but what I'm going to do, because I want to get some damage to him, so I'm going to minor move and get my axe out, because it's a bit crap with those little poxy arrows. Frenchy boy likes them. And Groin, I want you to hit him with your weapon.
Can I? Is it just a melee?
It is just your melee weapon. Yeah.
What do you give him? Is this an at-will power? Or?
It is an at will power from me,
Yeah.
and he makes a melee basic attack against the target.
Okay, cool.
Plus your intelligence if I hit.
If you hit, you get your damage plus my intelligence.
Okay.
Right then.
Modifier that is, because he's not going to get 17
Does
or
he get any
anything.
bonus to his attack rolls? Cheers, man.
Oh, class idea.
Thanks, Kronz.
What class am I? I'm a warlord. Okay.
Right.
This guy.
Right.
We're all fighting, he's asking.
Warhammer game!
He's asking.
Let's bring out my friend!
I've got my journal.
It's called Crusher!
We're all fighting the big giant, he's writing a bloody story, isn't he?
I've done the most damage.
He actually has!
Can't argue
Right
that.
then.
You can do a bit better than that.
It's 8, because I get plus 2 to
Okay.
proficiency.
So you get all puffed up, ready for this attack in his back.
I'm finishing
You
you.
go to swing, and he just bends his leg at the right time, and you miss and just spin round into like a hurricane on the spot, and then stop and puke because you're a little bit drunk still.
No, I'm not! I'm not the drunk one! I don't get drunk that easily!
That's
I'm
what
going
they
to
all
just
say.
start my safe saving throw, see if I can actually do something next
Okay.
go.
Raham,
Yeah,
shoot
no,
now,
no,
as
no,
well.
Oh, got it.
You got it.
Thank you.
Raham, you'll go. You will get combat advantage if someone comes up and to the front of him, Jake.
Well, he's in front, he's facing away from me, isn't
But
he?
you're the only foe against him at the moment, so his attention can still be on you.
Oh dear. You
If
can turn
someone
my
else
house
comes up to the front of him, then you'd get combat advantage.
I tried. I tried.
Still the wrong move, by the way.
Don't worry, lads. I've done 7 damage. Khladamir has only done 8.
I've
No, it
missed.
doesn't.
Yep, you've only done 8.
No,
Twice.
3 times.
Of course, because you've done the other one. I forgot about that one. I got to write it down.
So technically, I've done more than that.
Frenchie's done.
I know you have.
Well, technically, you've done 16 plus the little minions
He's
did
done
more.
44 damage
Oh,
and an
no,
auto
there's
warrior
minions.
he has.
Oh, yes, you were. No, yes, you were. Sorry.
It was all together.
Shut
up.
Okay, what are you doing, Sam?
Getting out of the rubble.
He's already up now.
To get out the rubble, you move half. It takes 2 movements to move 1 square. Yeah.
I'm not moving anywhere.
He's just up.
Sunstrike!
Okay.
Nice sound effect. Oh dear.
6.
9.
So 6 plus that one's wisdom
Shit,
versus
you can only
reflex.
move
So
one square.
that's
Unless you have a
9.
move,
Yeah.
can
9
shift
versus
it.
reflex.
9 versus reflex.
That's a miss. You managed to hit the torch next to him and lighten the area.
Thank you, need that.
Okay, it's back round to Dorick.
How's that Bahama guy doing for you?
Move there for a little bit more cover in case he comes
Not
running over,
much.
because he knows I'm doing the most damage. I'll do the same.
I'll talk to you.
Twin strike.
Good strike, go.
Bahama.
2 16s plus 3, 19s.
Both hits. You are caning him.
How much damage then?
2 d10s.
It's another D10.
I got 2. One's the 100 one, but
Okay.
I'll use it as a 10. And then plus the d6 because of
Quarry.
Four. So a 4 and a 4, and
10.
that's a 10.
18.
So that would be a 1, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That's my 10 die.
4, so 9 damage, yeah?
Yeah.
No, wait. If it's a 10, it's a 10.
No.
No,
He's
it's
using 100 die.
I'll
So
use
he's
100 die. So that would represent 1.
Oh, how come you're using 100?
Because then I had 2
Because you have 2
d10s.
D10.
Right.
Because I'm regularly rolling.
Okay, Groin. Anything else, Danny?
No, that's fine.
Groin, you'll go.
Yeah, mate, I don't use D10, so you can use them.
Thank you very much. That's good.
So you did 9 damage, Dan?
Yep.
Right then. I'm
Xeno
going to be
bloody.
doing an enfeebling strike.
Bahama, you're gone, Benzie.
Actually, first of all, I'm going to swap out my
know
war
who
hammer,
Bahama
throw
is.
in hammer
Everyone
from the
knows.
shield again.
Okay.
I need a guard, I ain't got one.
Then I'm going to swing my hammer.
I forgot the warlord. Whoops.
Enfeebling strike is charisma versus AC.
Okay.
16, 20.
Hit.
Right, it's 1 weapon damage, which is a D10. Is D10 in there? Yeah, D10. Three. 7 damage.
Yeah.
And since the target is marked, he now receives a -2 penalty to attack rolls versus everybody. So even me, he receives a -2. If he attacks any of the others, he obviously gets -4 because he's already marked.
Okay, cool. Now it's his go. So he's going to turn around and face you, Jake.
You do that, laddie, you're never not gonna hit me!
He's got a -2 to his attack roll, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, and he's going to hit you with his great club. For a 20...
That's with -2.
With -2.
He hit me.
Okay.
Box. I'm gonna turn that on so I am.
And he hit you for 13 damage. Then he's going to action point, and he's going to do the exact same thing again.
Lads, I'm bloodied!
And he hit you for 22.
Yep.
And he hit you for 14 damage.
I'm actually unconscious!
Oi, healer man, get on it.
14.
14. He just literally unloaded.
And he's not
everything.
bloodied.
He's not bloodied yet.
He's a tough cookie, this one.
And that is the end of his go. Now, because you're unconscious, is he still marked?
Marked means as until the end of my next turn, if I don't attack him or I don't stay adjacent, if I'm still adjacent to him, so whether you want to read it that way or not, he remains marked.
So
if I'm not adjacent
he's marked this
or I
round.
don't attack him,
I'll say if you're conscious by the time he comes up again, he's still marked.
yeah, okay.
If not, he's free to do whatever he wants.
So it's
It's a minor action to stick it back anyway, isn't it?
In any case, he still gets minus.
It's a minor action to stick the mark back in anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
That's not a
know,
big problem.
so you know, he's still got -2 to attack rolls if he suddenly has to do a counter or something.
Okay.
Until the end of my turn.
Okay, so now it would be Clad's go, but Tiber pokes his head over the side and goes, "Ah, no, not the shitty little dwarf!" And he chucks a potion of healing out, which lands next to you. If someone was to go over to it or was able to move it and give it to Jake, it would restore him up to half health points straight away.
So, you want that to happen, don't you?
So you want someone to go over there and grab that for you, basically. But Clad, it's your go. And it's not going to be Clad.
I'm not even helping him. She's a dwarf.
It's true.
Well, I can't really speak because I'm unconscious.
He's good.
What he's doing is that.
That is 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay. Anything else?
I'm going to use action point.
Action point.
Action point.
Action point!
Action point!
Action
Half your drink, boys.
That's dangerous, that, isn't it?
Okay, I'm actually just doing a Valkyrie missile.
You're just going to use another missile.
Yeah.
That's right, 4.4.
That is 7 damage.
7 damage. He is now bloody.
Bloodied! What'd you do? Huh?
He is bloody, guys.
I missed. I got to miss. I sobered up.
Janross, your go.
Well, I'm going to move next to him and I'm going to...
1,
Okay,
2, 3,
Fair
4.
there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You could move on that one where the potion is,
Yeah,
if you wanted to.
yeah, let's do that.
Okay, I will let you as a minor action administer that to Jake.
Go on then.
Pick up and administer.
Okay?
What's what is that? My
Yeah, I'll let
surge
you do
value?
that. I'm going to say that will give you half hit points back.
Okay.
Okay, so that's my move and minor action.
Yeah, but you're still pro, Jake. Yeah, so you've still got a major action you can do.
Still got a major
Don't need that,
action.
do we?
to do.
No, it's fine.
You need help still, don't you? Let's be honest.
I'm on 15 now.
The last time he hit you, he
He
shot you.
can kill you in one hit with a 15 though.
He killed me on 23.
And you're supposed to be a defender.
Funny that. We got put against the brute on the first turn.
Well, I wanted to make it interesting for you.
Well, me and Danny did that damage.
Okay, so I'm going to use
Good job,
inspiring
range
word
attack.
because I'm all inspiring. Like, alright?
That's what I do.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm going to use inspiring word. I don't need a roll for this because I am that damn scary and inspiring, right? So I'm going to use it on this little fellow who's on the floor, bless him. But I'm going to use my inspiring word because he's within 5 of me and he's going to get an healing surge.
Yep.
Plus a day 6 roll. Go on, get a 6 champion.
You're going. Oh.
That'll do, 5. There you go. Who's it? Who's it?
Search value is
Who's
75,
That's
20.
right.
Stretching it. CJ's little leg.
What's your action? Thank you, laddie. Next time, pour a beer down my throat.
Stretching his ribs.
Thank
Then
you.
in your
2
go.
old beers down there.
That is the end of my go because he's nearly up to full health now. Bless his little rotten socks.
Okay, Janross. Oh, Janross. Hey, Raham. Sorry.
Hey, Ram.
Raham.
How you doing? Hey, Ram.
Raham.
Raham. Put my tits.
Well done, Janus. Looking after the weak.
Who the hell is Jan?
That is the call of the hunt.
Janross.
Janross, sorry.
Who the hell's Janus? Janus is
That's
that
Tiber. That's Tiber.
That was Tiber.
Tiber's behind the bar.
I'm Janross. But what the
Sunstrike.
Again.
bloody demon?
Sure you don't want a bigger dice, man?
Please have some bigger dice.
The size of the dice does not determine the roll.
Although you seem to be missing quite a lot.
When we discussed this before.
Roll it. Just roll it for me.
You're correct!
There you go. You can keep that one. I've got others.
No, he's determined to miss.
He wants to keep missing, he can keep missing.
To be fair, it's what he does. It makes him weird.
You don't remember which one was
any
the
other
cheaty
news?
dice.
Nothing? Okay, it's back round to Dorick.
Dorick, who's up in you?
Come on, striker.
Do it again, I suppose. It's going well. I got 2 now,
Alright,
mate.
cool.
Thank you.
Don't worry, he's well prepared that way with the bow and arrow thingy, jiggy with string and that.
19
Hit,
and a 9.
miss.
1, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Wait.
Damage 5.
Okay. Groin.
I'm going to do bolstering strike
I assume he's
after I get up.
Bolstering strike. Okay, go for it.
So it's charisma versus AC.
He's still marked because he's now back up that way.
Okay. Yeah, he's still marked. So you get.
Well, I rolled a 16, so I don't really need to add my charisma, surely.
What is it?
It will be 20 with.
Yeah, it's a hit. With 20, it's a hit. 16 wasn't a hit, so that's why he.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, good to be that one.
Is that done now?
Yeah, it's fine. Just put them here. Depending on what you want to do, keep them next for next time or get new ones.
Just put them underneath or whatever.
One
yeah.
weapon damage.
It's up to you.
You get that in me.
But that'll feel good through.
That was cool though.
No, it's good, yeah.
Maybe you can teach me
I
about
feel sorry for you,
hammers.
CM, having
I don't have a
those.
gun.
No, I
Although-
wanted to.
Do they work against us, the crit fails?
I'm not mocking
Just
it, I'm showing interest.
So I don't know how you guys
Deal with
read
the
this when
problem
you read the
at hand.
books. Temporary hit points. Is that for one turn?
To the end of the encounter.
So at the end of the encounter, you get.
Okay,
temporary hit.
right.
But you can't. You choose who to give them to. Temporary hit points.
It says you gain temporary hit points equal to.
Some people give temporary hit points to people. I think Chris gets a couple of moves like that.
I do try because I'm one of those leader people.
You have some fakey health.
Have some health in it, the
8
blaster.
damage,
8 damage.
and I gain 1 hit point.
Okay, cool.
Cool,
His
you're
health
reading up,
is
I
coming down quite rapidly now.
think. Rapidly.
Now it's the angry hill giant.
Oh,
He's
bollocks.
going to turn to the warlord,
Oh, boy.
even though he gets -2 to his attack roll, and he's going to swing at you with his great club. Here comes the pain train! For 10. That's his AC.
I told you not to come near me, because if you come at me, I'm going to chop your bloody head off.
So he swings for you and gets a wincing pain from his knob sack and just goes and smashes it into the
Also,
wall.
because you attack someone else, you get the damage because of.
Yeah, how much
No,
damage?
no, it's only on the
It's only
first
the first
instance of the attack.
Okay.
So he received -7 earlier.
Now it
He just
is.
made me
It's
pissed
it's
off.
Glad.
Is it Tiberius or anything?
No,
Right.
Tiger won't do anything.
So I just never.
Tiger's scared and hiding.
He's a bit of a pussy, that one, that bird, isn't he?
He's only a travelling merchant.
8 damage.
True.
He likes to fool around with half hill giants.
Yeah, can't believe he's my friend.
Motorboat.
Yeah, motorboat. Unconscious.
8 damage.
Fancy boys done 8
8
damage.
Okay.
And I am going to just put that chair down because it's a bit draining.
You
Sam,
carry
start-
it
in the chair.
like a tiger.
No. I've got a magic hand
104
carrying
damage.
him in his chair above me as an umbrella.
Can you say?
You've done over 100 damage. I'm not going to tell you because I don't want to tell you how much hit points he's.
I think I've missed one attack from Danny,
I got a 9 on the last
but he's
one.
bloody.
I'll tell you at the end, he's definitely bloodied, yeah. He's starting to take the effects of him, he's starting to wheeze a bit
It's
now.
not necessarily in order though.
Alright, who's done it now? Tiberius? No.
It is now Janross's go.
Janross.
I'm gonna bloody hit him after he just tried to hit me with that big sticky thingy, you know. Right,
I got a 9.
I'm gonna whip him, and I'm gonna whip him with Viper Strike. No,
14 damage.
no.
I'm gonna
move adjacent
to Jake.
to Jacob. Now you.
Okay, so now if he was to move, you'd get an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
You would get combat advantage if you move there or there. I believe.
Yeah.
You guys have got combat
I, in
advantage 'cause you're
particular-
facing us.
Would you get another +2 then?
I want
You guys would
No,
get
it doesn't
+2.
accumulate, does it?
You'd only get combat advantage if you were adjacent to him, Jake.
I'm talking about these guys because he's facing us.
I don't think you
No,
get combat
no,
advantage. from-
You'd only
wouldn't
get combat advantage if you're adjacent. You won't get it from that.
I read it. Well, okay. I'm not
Exactly.
gonna.
Right,
It's
yeah.
real.
It's- I
Like
read
you
that
say,
too.
combat advantage is really weird. I found it really
It's
difficult.
got a diagram
Oh,
showing
show you.
how
So
to
we
do
don't
it.
make- sorry.
I am gonna use my guarding attack because I'm next to
Guarding
Wincy Boy
attack.
over
Okay,
here.
go for it.
Tank. And I'm gonna hit him with my strength versus AC.
Crit fail!
Crit fail!
One
Give
good.
him his crit fail! Read it out for the group. Classic.
You have to usually take damage because of this.
Technically, I hit a 7, but you know.
Technically, that's still a miss.
90. Opposite ends of the enemy. Opposite ends of the
Because I miss, does that still make that?
What's the effect?
It's the account.
Does it only
Encounter
adjacent?
power.
Because
Still
I
spent-
see
still spent
the
it.
way I
Still
looked at
spent
it.
it.
Well, that's how the work happens.
Yeah, that's-
It's
So,
right.
They got
crit
me
power,
right
any
next to
boys,
it.
isn't this?
Hey guys, crit
That's
fail.
flanking.
You are a badass, and you know it. You see this as your shining moment to obliterate your opponent. This will make for a great tavern story that will have women fighting over you. Only you miss.
Gay women.
Badly. You flash back to a time in your childhood where all the kids were laughing at you and your failures. -5 penalty to attack rolls due to embarrassment for the rest of the battle. Bollocks. Or until someone else crit fails and takes the attention off you.
Sweet.
You healed me, man. That's hilarious.
I'm not fat, I was a big bone and they laughed at me all the way through school. I went through treatment, you were right. I went to a dragon shrink.
Everyone was laughing at your tiny dragon penis.
They can't see this on the other hand. I'm 300.
It's like Angry Man's over again.
like a fat nipple.
You're supposed to be the DM.
I am 30 stone, you got a bit of overhand. I'm not the dragon I once
Everyone
was.
thinks you're a girl. You got a fat fanny.
Just Tywin, whatever his name is, likes to motorboat my boobs. It's fine.
Right.
Go on. Who's next? Take the attention off me.
It is Raham.
Go on, Graham.
I like it. It's hilarious.
Oi, Graham.
Everyone calls you Graham. That's your classic.
Graham, Raham. He's supposed to be some healed and get.
Oh,
The guy with the light thing.
Slash Graham.
The guy who always seems to light those candles. Mate, have you got bad eyes?
I can't see the back of it. Can you light up something for me? That'd be great.
The Grandmaster always told me to suffer ignorance and smile.
Is that the Bahama guy?
Sunstrike!
Again.
Do you want to try a re-roll with the big one, Sam, just to see? If you start using the big one, I'll let you use that. Because I think it will make a big difference to your rolls, Sam.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Crit stand. Everyone who's half a drink is a crit.
Oh, I need a new drink. Can I have a
Oh, God.
whiskey?
Well, yeah, so.
I feel that such things would be cheating. And I normally fight fair. But on this occasion,
Wednesday,
I shall
over.
accept.
Wait till Chris comes back and let him.
Read it. Read your grid.
Wait till Chris comes back.
We'll read your grid.
I wonder if this
I
will
told
include
Sam, I
goblins.
told Kronz, if he struggles with the old Frenchie, you should switch it. Do a bit of a Russian.
I reckon you should just be from wherever. I like Kieran just doing accents in general.
If you're gonna do a French, have you ever seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
Oh, I have.
You need to do the French guys from the.
You're my English immigrants! I fought in your general
I was going for the
Your
more.
father was a hamster and your mother smelt of elderberries.
I fought in your father stuck in elderberries.
I was also going for the whole LeConte.
Then in that case you have to be calm.
Marcel, look on.
In that case you have to be calm, but very outrageously French.
I said cook! You can't say cook on English TV! I just did!
That's different entirely. That's Antoine de Kern.
Read out your crit.
Alright.
Okay.
So your accent, in your voice, your diva voice.
Oh, this is exactly for me as well. As your gods are slipping through mortal channels on their TV, they see you strike that beautiful blow and want to make you the god of crits. They call you to the heavens to give you a job interview. You are the DM for 5 minutes. At which point they realise just how normal and gross you are, branding your ass with return to sender.
You don't get anything else!
So I am the DM for 5 minutes.
So what? That's one round. So round 3 you'll go again. You're the DM.
Oh, right! So you get to choose who he attacks!
You get to choose his attack.
I think you should attack that timer, little git, because he's a girl!
So anyway, but that was my sunstrike, so I do a crit on that, which is a D8 plus my wisdom. So I do maximum, so that's 11 damage.
11 damage. Okay.
I didn't say all crits are good, by the way. They're just.
They just
They are.
assault you.
No shit.
They're going to be bad.
11 or 10.
11.
Oops.
Now it is after
What are you
back
doing?
around to Dorick.
What are you, Ray?
Ray. You do both your attacks and put your damage dice in at the same time. It will really speed up those. Just
So
designate.
2 d10s and
There was a reason why I thought it couldn't do that, but okay.
Just because it will speed up, yeah? And just designate that would be that one for each go, yeah?
2 11s plus 5. 16s.
Misses. So both missed. Okay, now Groin.
It's my go, is it? I'm going to do infalling strike against the little git.
Okay.
He ain't little. I'm right now, but he's bloody well big, he is.
Well, everyone's big compared to me, but I still call him little.
Whatever we want to do.
I call him the wee bairns.
Oh,
He's got little man syndrome.
I give him the wee bairns because
Oh, I crit there, see? It's the little dice I got.
Bowstring strike,
It's
prisoner
just
versus AC.
unfortunate that you crit
I know.
twice with them.
And it doesn't matter which dice you roll, really.
Correct!
Oh,
Hey!
half a drink.
Drink it, dream! Drink
half a
it,
drink. Oh, bloody hell, single malt half a drink.
Not half a drink, it's
No.
multiple half.
Yeah, gold.
Another crit. Flippin' heck. Read your crit out in your voice.
Has anybody taken the...
Do you want me to read
because
first?
we roll critted, not crit failed.
Do you want me to read
Yeah.
first?
Yeah, read first. Read first.
Wallowing in fire.
Correct!
Yeah.
Dick!
Just to make sure.
Oh!
Dice.
Sorry.
Dice. Everybody say.
Correct, Dick!
Dick.
Blood rushes to your head and your genitals. It's time to duel.
It's time to duel.
So am I.
You engage in Blaystone boxing with your
Sweet.
target.
He's got his place
Or
on
another
the-
creature that you can charge if your target is dead. You get +2 to both Dick Strength and Dick Spirit rolls. Whoever wins the contest knocks the other unconscious.
So you're challenging the angry hill giant.
You unlock any achievements for Dick Spirit.
So you're You're challenging him to a
dick off.
A dick off duel.
A dick off.
I may be small, but this thing
You get +2 to your dick spirit, yeah?
and my dick attack roll,
and
my
your
dick strength.
Your dick strength. So your normal strength now becomes your dick strength roll against his dick strength roll.
What's his?
He's a giant.
Okay.
What do you think it is?
I know what his is, but do a roll 20 and ask what your final score is. He's got a +6 at his dick strength.
Jake's face right now.
Jake, his dick strength is the size of you.
Jake,
You're attacking him with like a little cocktail keg. He's attacking you with a massive tree.
Fucking Red Sox.
I'm a dwarf. That doesn't mean I've
But
got
you
a
get
small
plus-
penis.
So you do your first strike, and I'll see what it is against his AC, his dick spirit.
My Wooly was a bit cold because of the rain.
He got small penis. He got 24 dick hit, dick attack, dick strength.
I only had 5. Hold on, no. 7.
7. Well, that didn't get past his dick spirit. His dick spirit was way stronger than
Okay.
yours.
So you're not correct.
Wait. First.
No, I'm unconscious.
First your damage. Jake, first your damage first for your act.
Yeah,
Oh,
the damage
yeah.
for the critical thing, yeah.
Enfeebling strike, 10, 14 damage.
So he takes 4
Oh,
damage.
you ninny! Actually, it's 16 damage.
16 damage.
But I missed it out earlier.
Oh my goodness, I can
Have
only
your-
roll crits for
have
this
your-
with been dice.
I'll put 16
Do another
Jake.
one.
Yeah, what I meant was, is other attacks.
I think I
But it doesn't make
know
any difference.
pride
So
and
this
everything,
time,
but you know,
16
I'm not
damage.
drinking.
Okay, so in that, you basically hit him with your warhammer. You obviously hit him, and then you for some reason decided to challenge him to a dick off.
I may be small,
So
but
you
I've got a huge
You
dick.
smashed him with your hammer,
They took
which
a picture
got
of
his
him, huh?
attention, and then you wriggled down your little pants and got your dick out. I went, let's have him! And he
In
pulled up
ogre.
he pulled down his furry pants to unload his massive, girthy, veiny, throbbing beast of a
Rod of
penis.
correction.
You go to
What is it, throbbing?
Style. Rod of correction.
you run up to him and
Rod of correction.
you run up to him to smash him with your dick, but you end up kind of humping his leg, and he just lets it flop down and bash you on the face, knocking you unconscious. Okay, so you're helpless.
The smell
I'm
knocked
going to
him
say
unconscious.
it didn't knock you prone. You're just unconscious on your feet. You take a -5 penalty to all your defences, and you can't take an action until you do a saving throw.
So just saving throw now, you can try and...
Can I do saving throw?
Oh, you do a saving throw straight away, then you'll go.
So a huge grip and cock just landed on his
Got
head.
it. You got it. Control next to me. You
Oh, he gets plus
you get
2.
my charisma, so you get +3 around me.
Okay, so you're conscious again.
Bang!
Okay, and now it is the angry.
No!
Now it's the angry hill giant's go,
With his pants down.
With his hands
He
down.
controls.
which
Oh, yeah.
you control. So you can choose. Who
And
you
as the DM, I will say that this evil creature has decided the better of his ways for at least one moment. And he leans down and in his best giant voice says to the dwarf, which when translated in giant speak means, I'm sorry, my dick was larger than yours. And then he refrains from any further action.
Yeah, you could lay him down. You could make him do anything.
No, that will
you
do.
have.
An apology to
ridiculous
the dwarf is enough.
I apologise for letting my mighty penis slap thee across the face.
Just imagine, he goes and then he tries to speak in. I'm very sorry that I used to speak common language.
But that's how.
I just imagine
I
a
do
big
actually
bend,
speak
clock,
common
pendulum
language.
swinging down. Die!
With goblins hanging from the
No, you
walls.
see, you don't understand. The giant,
Oh
the
yeah,
giant
you
is
look it up and
actually,
there's
um,
goblins
the
there punching him in
giant
the
is
balls.
actually well spoken. It's just
The
because he's
goblins are
speaking in giant
pulling the
language
nuts
you
in
don't
a
know.
dong.
He's just
Oh yeah,
enraged by
he's a
death.
posh giant.
Okay, okay, so it's my turn.
He's from a hierarchy of giant
As a free action, I throw up from the smell of dick cheese.
Giant
disgusting.
And I use magic missile, which is a 10 damage.
10 damage. He's hurting. Really hurting now. You've almost done him. Okay, Janross, and then it's Graham.
Raham! Graham! Is that spelled the E-A weird way? Or is that the H?
Where's mine?
Oh wait, it's the H way, isn't it? West Country boy, take the big out of him,
I
boys.
seem to have lost my
Well played.
D20.
What goodness to here?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. It's cool.
Hang on, is that your one?
Yep. Correct. Thank you. You want on?
Right, okay.
Really getting -5 to this, but I'm going to do Dragon Breath as a minor action.
Okay. You're going to torch his exposed ding dong.
I'm going to blow on it. I'm going to use fire breath and I'm trying
You're
to
gonna
burn
blow?
it.
You're gonna blow?
giant dong.
What are you doing that for?
I'm going to blow his dick off until it knocks him unconscious.
You've got mouth herpes and you're going to add it to his knob.
I'm trying to get some
I
melted
know
cheese
why
on there, shall we?
That's
At
cold.
the same time.
Why?
Because if one hits, one misses, then I wouldn't know which damage to apply.
Then, because of the colour of your
All right,
things, you would
those
just
two
say,
together,
you would
those
just
two.
say, yeah.
Alright,
you would
cool.
just-
While they're fanning around.
Oh,
Do
okay.
your damage at the same time, Chris, just to speed up.
Remember, Chris, you do have a -5 to attack rolls.
I do.
What is it?
Grip there.
You got -5, which is 11, but then I got +7, so that's 18.
You hit if that's versus 18.
And I
Yes, I
got
would imagine.
I got 7 damage.
7 damage.
7 damage.
Okay.
And as a proper action, I'm going to use an at-will.
So your flames burst up round his veiny beast, tickling his balls and singeing his pubes, which is a bit of pain to pleasure for him. He's not kind of sure how to take that. But he's looking at you in a quite generous light. 7 damage.
First he was scared, and now he likes me.
And now you're...
That's what I do. Right, we're going to use a Viper Strike, which is basically my strength versus AC.
Okay, go for it.
9, that's... No, it's not it, because it's a 15.
That's a miss.
So it is. I'm sorry, boys.
So your sneaky attack after getting into his good graces missed.
Alright, Sam.
And now he is disgusted that you would pleasure him in such a way and then turn on him.
I'm an absolute cock. Oh, plus I got a -5, that's why really.
Graham, you'll go.
Go on, Graham.
You don't realise that's your name from now on.
By the strength of Bahama, everyone.
Just ripping it into the little good boy. Oh, look at me, I'm a little good boy. I like to help people. Maybe you should try drinking.
God,
This little guy.
Come on, Raham. Do some damage,
Come on,
please.
Ray.
Mohammed, give me strength.
Go on, Bahama.
What you actually did?
Didn't give him strength.
Instead of throwing it, why don't you try rolling it?
You got 6.
I got 6.
You missed.
So remember she's in the bigger dice?
Great.
Dorick scan.
Alright, so it's now
this
your turn.
Bahama
Let's
slash
stick my
Graham
100
business.
scory back on him.
I'm going to go for a
Okay.
slash.
That one.
No, the bee's me.
Alright.
Wait, so can't you target it? Oh no, you can't.
Nope, I can't.
I'll do a
That
twin
was
strike
bad.
again.
Twin strike. Okay.
I see his cock's still out.
Boys.
I'm trying to go for that.
You're aiming for his...
Whoa. If that's the case, all you hear in the other side is 20 gold if you hit his cock.
What? I got
You
way
don't
to
have
Bet.
20
bet.
gold.
Anyone going to take the bet?
Anyone going to take the bet?
No way, I don't even have 20 gold.
I do not
get
gamble.
2 strikes,
You
but
can do an
one has to
IOU.
hit.
You can do an IOU for later on.
I think-
Yeah, why not? If he hits his nuts, I'll give you 20 quid.
Let's do it.
I want to be on that too. I'll give you 20 if I don't hit.
Sorry?
If I don't hit his knob, I'll give you 20 gold.
Of course, it will be
He
sensible to
said
make a deal with the man
So,
who's
okay, so
firing.
if you don't hit, you give me 20 gold.
Yeah.
So yeah, same bet.
Yeah.
All you hear is, basically, you see the magic hand go this.
Okay, so if he hits, you both have to give Danny 20 gold.
No,
No,
I
no,
said
no.
that.
We're both waging against him.
Both waging against
If I
you.
hit, we get 20 gold each from him.
IOU, Bronze, IOU.
Okay.
Oh, we gambling, are we?
Yeah.
I'm not gambling, I got no gold.
Got hit.
Yeah, but you didn't hit his nuts.
Surely-
This is a crit. A crit is his nuts.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No.
No,
Just a hit.
Have you hit both of them?
13 plus 5, 18. Yes,
Both hit.
both hits.
Okay, you definitely hit his dick.
Both of them
Bollocks! I got IOU Kronz.
but 3 damage.
3 damage.
Alright, so basically he's the magic hand. Oh, wait till my next turn actually, sorry.
I wrote it down.
I'll say no. Give him mine.
Oh, no.
he's his.
I owe you guys.
Yeah.
It's you.
Oh right.
You won.
Yeah. No, you're good.
Come on, you've been very good.
Damn it!
Great,
Give me a magic hand to shake.
Janross, just to let you know that while you're out, Danny boasted that Dorick boasted that he was going to hit the guy in the nuts on the knob. Kieran bet that he wouldn't do it, and he now owes Groin and Dorick 20 gold each.
I don't care.
You ought to, lad.
It's
That's how
now
drinking
Groin.
money for
Groin.
later.
Groin, your
So
turn.
it goes.
I got the punches.
Talking about when I'm going to spend my 20 quid on.
I got munchies, so I'm eating.
No. Enfeebling strike.
Okay,
Charisma versus AC.
Your bomb strike.
Crit fail!
Crit fail!
You no longer suffer from your problem.
Yeah.
Right, so everyone takes half the swing.
I got a new one.
That's Kronz's one.
That's pretty much everything in it.
Chris's.
Just gonna down this, boys. Hang on.
Is there a drink out there I can have?
Yeah, what do you want?
Don't know.
just ginger ale here.
Mate,
Yeah.
you damn. You're only supposed to have a
Go
goal.
blue.
Or
That was a goal. That was just a big goal, wasn't it?
Mate, you just jugged my flipping.
Come on.
Actually, I'm
Just
I'm waiting for the others to come back.
Well, the thing is, we're going to run out of time, so I think you should just do it because we've still got 2 more.
He will like this though.
Read it.
You trespassed. As a stranger in this temple, you must try the wood beast. You thrust your arm into a hollow stump. Roll a d6.
Oh, crit fail.
Wait.
I think it's fine.
If you roll a 1, take 1d6 poison damage, and you are weakened.
Okay.
If you roll a 2 to 5, nothing happens. If you roll a 6,
You knew that was coming as well.
if you roll a 6, Prince Barin must shave his mustache, which gives you +1 morale boost to your next attack. Oh!
You take poison damage.
Bollocks!
So, roll that again.
1d6 for your damage.
Wait.
Poison damage.
I think you get resistant to point damage as a
Yeah,
dwarf.
I do, but I'll read that in a second.
5.
Balls.
So wait, you roll dwarf and resistance to poison.
Yeah, I think
Book's there, come on.
mine's it's up done stuff.
Jake had to do the flash forward and put your hand in the tree stump. If he threw a 1, he got poisoned.
All right.
He threw a 1. If he threw a 2 to a 5, he'd have been fine. If he threw a 6, he would have got a bonus. But he didn't, he threw a 1. And he got 5 poison damage and he's weakened. So Jake, weakened means your attack's still half damage, ongoing damage
You
you
rolled
deal
a
is not
1?
affected.
Jake, how did you roll a 1?
You roll a 1 twice.
So you need to
So
save
you roll a
throw.
1, just so you got poison, and then you roll a
Chris, you're
5.
no longer done. While he's looking this up, it's
No, I just have +5 against poison. So when I roll to saving throw, I need to roll a 5.
Yeah, but you're not continually poisoned.
No, it's
Oh, it doesn't say save end, does it?
You
So
do
will.
save end against being weakened. You're weakened though.
Okay,
And
so
it's the
it's
flash
5.
scored one as opposed to the flesh scored one.
Yeah.
Which is they had to put his hand to something slightly
You're
different.
saving
than the
throw,
other.
Jay, and then it is the hill giants go.
Saving throw.
What's this for?
Saving throw for weakened.
Where's my green one?
Just do a d20.
I had one of
You don't
yours
get
here.
it.
Just got a
Yeah.
level to save.
Okay, you're no longer weakened.
No,
Okay.
I've got a d20 somewhere. That's
It's not
You-
mine.
no, I gave him
It's
one.
fine, it's fair.
Okay, right. The hill giant is going to swing at Chris again.
Oh, bollocks.
He gets -2 still.
Yep. Okay. With his great club. for 12.
Missed.
He misses, and that is the end of his go.
He missed again. He knows not to hit me, doesn't he? What a prick.
How much damage?
10 damage.
10 damage. Janross, it's your go.
I'm gonna use my thing. That's gonna be that. Just in case
He's staggering around now. He's a bit weak on his legs.
I'm gonna use a Viper Strike.
Pardon me.
I missed again and I hit 14.
Okay, miss. Now
Miss.
it's your go, you are Sambo's. Graham.
Oh, can I, before you go, can I do an intimidation to try and stop him from attacking me again?
That's a major action.
Or is that major action?
I'd say do it next go.
Yeah.
But he's real close to
I
death.
did Sunstrike, I
What,
missed.
he's never
You
going to hit
missed.
you, Chris.
Dorick, your go.
He's done
Thunder
attacking me.
scoring.
Yeah, but that's
Double
good.
strike.
If he attacks me, he doesn't get minus penalties.
If they're below 18, they don't hit.
Both below.
So move.
What came out last time?
Groin.
Bolstering. No, enfeebling.
Enfeebling strike. Give it a throw.
17
Miss.
against AC.
Yeah.
Cool, flip me.
It's his go. He's going to attack Christoph again.
Minus 2 to attack rolls. I tried to do enfeebling, so he'd be minus
He
4.
hit. He got 18 plus his 6. So he definitely
He
hit.
definitely did, yeah.
And that does... That does 14 damage.
Oh, really?
Yep. And that is the end of his go.
Chris is bloodied, people. No, he's not.
Yeah, I am.
10 again.
No,
9.
13.
9. Kieran, you are
And what am I
caning
on?
him.
And what am I on?
I thought you were on 14.
He
I took 14
is, if
damage.
one of you hit him, you'll probably kill him now.
That's that.
Chris,
Mine's down.
hit him.
If you hit him, you'll probably kill him.
So it's my go, is it?
Yeah.
Just point him, just poke him.
I'm gonna poke him with my great axe. Really, really hard. Sorry, really, really hard. So hard I missed.
Are you going to intimidate him?
Yeah.
Okay, go on then.
There you go. Stop attacking me! I will bloody rip your head off! Did I not warn you before, sunshine? Look at the little man with the tiny penis! Attack him! You hit him once with your massive club of correction. Now it's time to hit him again with your big club! Not your penis, the wooden one that's in your hand!
Okay, do a throw.
I hit him with a 27 intimidation.
He is very intimidated by that, even though you seem to keep missing. He feels you're not worth the risk and turns his attention back to Groin.
Fine, Sam.
Don't care!
After a fine action of healing one of your allies, you are now trying to get him to attack him. I find that cowardly.
No, it's not cowardly, you little git!
Twice.
Sunstrike.
10.
Plus your
Oh.
13.
Oh.
Best reflex is a
13.
miss.
Is it
Goodness sake, Stoy boy.
Dorick.
Graham.
Thunder scoring.
Boosh.
Crit.
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 You've killed him, but you can read your crit if you want still.
I want to read my clip.
Read my crit.
Your attack is so powerful that your attack goes through the target,
Good one.
leaving a giant hole in the giant where your attack hit. All remaining enemies that had direct line of sight to you during your attack must make a moral check to become frightened and flee.
It's fine, isn't
Well,
it?
that's it.
There
Doesn't
is
make
no-
any difference. That's actually cool, but
Brilliant. Okay, so you seem to pull the bow back almost twice as far back as humanly possible.
Do you want to nail, Chris?
As
you go.
as the arrow launches,
I'll have a
there
nail
seems
next
to
time
be a
if it's gone
thunder
through.
crack as it breaks through the sound barrier and just blows a
Oh,
hole like
sonic
a
boom!
cannonball
Boom!
through him. And he goes, and then falls over, dead. I'll say,
Onto Jake. And you
and
go
James
through the
gets
hole.
covered by his massive penis again. Cool. Okay.
Wait,
So, I can't remember how many.
No, you're not getting
experience
anything.
it was.
How much are you?
I don't care.
Me and
I
Danny
did
carried
so
this
much
team.
damage.